Hello students, welcome to 11th Commerce Accountancy. Today we will see the remaining concept and we will end the whole concepts. Okay. The next is dual concept or dual aspect, or we call it duality principle. Okay. Now what is the meaning of this principle? Every transaction has two aspects, debit and credit. Yes. Every transaction has two aspects. We have to do the debit or credit, both we have to follow in any kind of transaction which ever happen in our business. Okay, and that must be financial, that must be monetary value, that must be with monetary value. Okay, that kind of transaction should be recorded on both side, on dual side, on debit side and on credit side. Okay, for that, I will give an example. By that way, you can understand that how it works. Suppose I say that Rahul starts a business with rupees 1 lakh. Okay, Rahul starts a business with rupees 1 lakh. Now, in this transaction, now this is a transaction. This has a monetary value of 1 lakh rupees. Okay, and this is a transaction for business. So we have to record it in our accounting statements. Okay. Now in this transaction there are two aspects that we have to record. What would be debited and what would be credited? I'll tell you. Two things happens here. Okay. First of all, 1 lakh rupees is a cash for the business. Okay. So one is cash. Okay. And cash must be debited because it is coming in the business. Okay, that's why it would be debited as per the principle that we will learn in the next topic. Okay, in the next video we will see that, and we will see that, okay, that how it is debited or credited. But we just understand that yes, there are two aspects, debit and credit. Okay, so cash is receiving by the business. Okay, received by the business, and that's why it would be debited. Okay, and what would be credited? What is the next? Bro, Rahul starts a business with rupees 1 lakh. Rahul is the owner. And if he brings any amount in the business, then it is called capital. Okay. Terms of accounting. Yaad hai na? Yes. So 1 lakh rupees start for starting the business, then it is the capital. Okay. So it is capital. And capital must be credited. Okay, so see here, debit, cash, credited, capital. Okay, so both side are equal. Both side would be 1 lakh, 1 lakh. Yes, and this must be in any transaction. आप जो भी transaction record करते हो उसमें जितनी अमाउंट डेबिट साइड होती है उतनी अमाउंट क्रेडिट साइड होनी ही चाहिए. इट मस्ट बी. If it is not matched, then there must be some wrong thing that you have to done, that you have done already. Okay, and that you have to find for that what is the mistake there. Okay, so this is what, yes, this is the dual aspect, that you have to record the any transaction on two side. One is on debit and one is on credit. Okay, one more thing I want to tell you. Now, cash is what? Cash is an asset. Okay? And capital is what? It is the liability. Liability for the business. Okay? So, jitni asset increase हो रही है, whatever the asset are increasing, that much of liability is also increasing. Okay? In any kind of transaction, you will see that. Okay? So this is the dual aspect that we have seen. Okay, now the next we will see, that is revenue recognition. Okay, that is number 10, and it is like accrual assumption. Okay, It is like accrual assumption. In accrual assumption, I have told you, whenever any transaction entered into your business, then you have to record it on that date. Whatever you have received the amount or not, you have paid the amount or not, it is outstanding, whatever it is. But it happens, it entered into your business, then after you have to record it. That is called accrual assumption. Same way, if you have sold the goods for rupees 20,000 to your customer, okay, on credit basis, okay, on credit basis you have sold on 1st February 2020, suppose, okay, and you will receive the 20,000 on 1st August 2020, okay. So the 1st August still remain to come, okay, the amount is not received by you, okay. So the question is that, is it a revenue? Yes, it is revenue, because you have sold the goods to the customer, so that customer are bounded to pay you the amount whatever it is, okay, वो उसको वो जो अमाउंट है वो आपको देनी ही पड़ेगी, क्योंकि आपने उसे बिल दिया है. You have paid a bill and they have accepted, yes, I will pay that amount on this date, okay. So by this way, the revenue is recognized that yes, it is receivable amount for you, and that is called revenue recognition, okay. One more, once I repeat, okay. जो भी अमाउंट आपने, जो भी गुड्स आपने क्रेडिट बेस पे बेचे हैं कोई भी कस्टमर को, ऑन द क्रेडिट बेसिस यू हैव सोल्ड इट, ओके. तो जिस डेट पे आपने बेचा, ऑन विच वॉट एवर डेट यू हैव सोल्ड इट, ओके, ऑन दैट डेट you have to record the transaction, because on that date that customers has promised to pay, that yes, I will pay that amount on this date, whatever the date is, okay. So we have to record this transaction on this date, 1st February 2020, not on this date. हम ये डेट पे नहीं रिकॉर्ड करेंगे, हमें इस डेट पे रिकॉर्ड करना है. जो सेटलमेंट वाली डेट है उस पे हमें रिकॉर्ड नहीं करना है, ठीक है. यहाँ पे ये रेवेन्यू रिकॉग्नाइज हो जाती है, रिकॉग्नाइज यानी पहचानी जाती है कि हाँ भाई हमारी रेवेन्यू जनरेट हो चुकी है, ठीक है. भले ही हमें ना मिली हो लेकिन मिलने तो वाली है ना, ये तो कंफर्म है ना, यस इट इज कंफर्म, देन इट इज रेवेन्यू रिकॉग्नाइज्ड एंड दैट्स व्हाई यू हैव टू रिकॉर्ड इट ऑन दिस डेट, ओके. सो दिस इज द कंसेप्ट ऑफ रेवेन्यू रिकॉग्निशन. एंड द लास्ट वन इज the 11, that is verifiable objective concept. Account should be free from bias, okay. Any transaction what you record in the accounts, okay, that should be free from bias, means all the transaction which whatever you record it शुड बी वेरीफाइबल, उसको वेरीफाई किया जाना चाहिए, ठीक है, और वेरीफाई होना चाहिए. अभी वेरीफाई करने के लिए क्या होना चाहिए? यस, यू नीड प्रूफ, यू नीड एविडेंस कि हाँ भाई ये ट्रांजैक्शन हुआ है. सो उसके लिए एविडेंस क्या होता है? यस, बिल, देन रिसीट, ओके, then any memo, cash memo, credit memo, whatever it is, okay. So what are they? They are the evidence of the transaction. हाँ भाई ट्रांजेक्शन हुआ है हमारे बिजनेस में, ठीक है. The transaction happen in our business, the evidence are this, and on this basis we can verify all the transaction in our accounts, okay. So whatever the transaction we record in the accounts should be verifiable, because there are some receipts for that, okay. So we have to maintain the receipts in our business to verify the accounts. Okay, so this is the principle that we have seen already. Okay, and now the next thing we will see in the next video. Okay, तब तक के लिए शुक्रिया. Bye bye, see you, goodbye.